since early in the morning in anticipation of this showdown we have coming. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Bringing it out. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Arkansas's offense will take the field first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Gonna run it. It's Hill. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Razorbacks line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Big, going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited. And you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7. There he goes. Still on his feet. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion, looking to pass. It's Green. Quickly complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here they come facing third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Got his man in the middle. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. USF looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Bulls. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Off play action. Using the quick game. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again up 10-3. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Complete to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football.
Oh, he's got some space. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Green. Fires to the wideout. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Run it with the fullback. Finding open areas. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Now on 2nd down. Going with the ground game left. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. On his way back from the 20. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the option. He'll pitch it. Find some fresh air. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Hauls it in. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air. Makes the catch at the 45. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Arkansas!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he's going to try to return this one. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Tyson. Breaks into the open. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williamson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Offense gets set for second down. Now the play fake. Working that left side now. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Catch in the middle, it's Williamson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Bring in the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. To the air. It's Green. Finds his tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Looking for a big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Reads it, fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Blake. He gets it to the 31-yard line, a big play for this offense. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw, it's Green. Complete to the right. Makes the grab, defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. He'll keep it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Pressure coming. Slips a tackle. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Central Michigan. Any big development?
He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And the misconnection on the 1st attempt. See if he gets a little looser. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. He's got it. And the return man reaches the end of... Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, That's just bad.
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.